everybody? How you guys doing? Happy Friday. I'm Jeremiah Davis, the funding coach, and this is the Business Source. How you guys doing? I hope you had a good week. I've had a crazy busy week, which is good because that means money is about to follow. Things are picking up fast. A lot of stuff's going on. I got so much going on. It's crazy. But today the topic is opportunities don't knock. And what I mean by that is we have seemed like a lot of people are waiting for the opportunity to come to them. And, quite frankly, that has not been my experience. And other of my friends that are, entrepreneurs who have multiple businesses and multiple streams of income, a better statement should be you need to be ready for the opportunity when it presents itself, or you need to go get it, because nobody's bringing it to you. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to build it for you. It's going to go after it for you. Nobody wants it more than you. Okay, so you have to be ready. And the reason this topic came up is because the last 2 weeks I have been building an application software for my business to do my loan processing more efficiently, right? I do all types of loans under the Business Funding Now brand. So I literally, talked to some of my friends, got a developer out of India, and I've been building this thing for over a year. Excuse me. And it's almost done for me. But out of the blue, I showed some of my lenders this application, and now they're interested in it. So in the last 2 weeks, I went from building an internal app for me and my team to use to process loans for my direct clients as well as all my affiliates, to going into the software business, right? I'm not going to disclose no more about that. But point being is that opportunity wouldn't have happened because I did the work a year. I mean, it's been almost a year and a half in the making, tweaking this application for me. And I mean, doing all the things it needs to do as far as functionality, affiliate tracking, affiliate portal, PDF creation, attaching documents, supporting documents, emailing, noting the account. So, the end user as well as the client or the affiliate can see the process of this, their application for funds through the whole process, right? This, on the next level stuff. Before that, I was kind of doing it the old-fashioned way with the, send your app, fill it out, get the docs, put it together, blah blah blah. Do all this, a lot of tedious work to do an application. So this thing is going to streamline the whole process for me. Okay, and then I trained my VA staff to be able to just, all they gotta do is check boxes and see what type of loan it is, all the supporting documents there, what the qualifications are, and then forward that to the appropriate lender so they can start processing that loan. So now it's going to be a full-blown thing. So and it's just a game changer. And the point being is, I wouldn't, if I hadn't done what I done to prepare, I wouldn't be ready for this opportunity, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Opportunities aren't just going to come out the blue. So if I hadn't done any of those things, then this opportunity wouldn't have presented itself, and I'll still be just doing what I'm doing, which is good, but I'm trying to do other things. I'm trying to take things to the next level. Actually, I don't really believe in levels, so to speak, because you just got to go get it. You got to go get it, because nobody's bringing it to you. Nobody has brought nothing to me. Now, I'm fortunate I do have friends. I ain't saying I ain't getting no help, guidance, advice, things like that. I'll pick up tips in here and there, and even duplicate some of my friends or other successful people's thought process, mindset, systems. I bought things from my friends to make my life easier, my business run smoother, and I pay for those things, full retail usually. So it's not like that. But my point being is, you got to be more invested in it than anybody else, and don't expect nobody else to be more invested in yourself. That's the bottom line. Okay. It's very annoying for people, when I get calls from people, repeated calls, right? No appointment schedule, just call me out the blue and want to pick my brain. Okay. I don't mind helping people. I'm trying to make it so we all come up together. But for someone not to pay for my intellectual property and then get offended if I don't give it away, I said, well, book an appointment, and that's going to be $150 for 30 minutes of my time. All right. My time is worth 3 times that. And my wealth of knowledge over 6-7 years of being an entrepreneur and another 15 years of being in the B2B arena, selling business to business products and services. I've seen a lot of things in the business world, and it took me a while to convert to thinking that what I know is valuable. Now I know it without a shadow of a doubt. All right. I'm doing things that have never been done before. Okay. And I know stuff that I think is common knowledge, but it's not for everybody. It's not common knowledge. It's just my years of experience, and as an entrepreneur and as VP of a financial company prior to that. I just know how a lot of business operations work, how to start, how to grow businesses. I have 4 businesses myself. I do business coaching. I help other people start their business, grow their business. I could do consulting, business consulting. I was doing that even before I even went out on my own. When I was providing merchant accounts for high-risk industries like the credit repair or a wide range of other industries. I did that for many years. And with that company, I started as an outside sales rep, and within less than 10 years became VP of business development and sales. So that's a lot of experience in that itself. And then about 6 years ago, I walked away from that, right? A 6-figure salary job with many benefits and perks to go out on my own. And I've been on my own without a safety net for 6 years, and I've made it. And every year I make more money. And now I went from 1 business now to 4 businesses. All right. About to be 5 or 6, with everything, with the software and with the coaching and, there's some other things, going on. But point being is I think I know what I'm doing. All right. I don't know it all. And I ain't even ashamed to tell you. I don't know. I can't tell you. But if I can help you find the answer, I'll find the answer. Now, if but you have to go get it yourself. That's what I do. When I need something, I ask some of my friends, or I just go and I Google and I keep searching and searching, and talking to people. I might have to hire some people from Upworks or Fiverr or what have you. Because quite frankly, social media marketing, I don't want to learn how to do that. All right. Web design, doing the all the technology behind things that make things work. I don't think it's a valuable, it's my time should be spent doing that, but staying in my lane, doing what I do and hiring experts to do the things that they do well. Right. I don't build my websites. I don't make my lives intros or my flyers or things like that. I barely even answer the phone anymore, because I have a team of VAs that handle a lot of aspects of my business. All right, and I'm slowly giving them more and more and more to handle, because so I can focus on the things I need to focus on. Right. And that's the whole game, right? I don't have to work in my business, right? One of my friends says, you want to be the business owner, not work in your business. Working in your business, you work, 12, 14, 16 hours a day, sleep well. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. But I'm trying to get to the next stage where I am a business owner and I can delegate things and oversee things and know and rest assured that things are getting done. Okay. And I just need, if you're starting a business or you've just been struggling with your business or you're thinking about starting a business. Okay. My point to that is you can't sit around waiting for someone to do it for you. Nobody's going to give you the information. Nobody's going to give you think about it, flip it around, right? When you come to me, it's like you're asking me to stop what I'm doing and dedicate my time and energy and resources to help you, right? But you're not willing to put the same type of energy in. Okay, that's very disrespectful and it's quite insulting, all right. So if somebody's saying you got to pay for my time, and if you don't value that, then you're not ready. You're not ready. Okay, not willing to spend the money to get the information. If that means hiring a coach or buying a course or attending a seminar or a conference, you got to do some things that out of your comfort zone. If you want what you want, if you want to be a high functioning entrepreneur that makes millions of dollars a year, how you think it's going to happen? It's not. There's no. I know there's all this. Business models of MLMs or other things where they say you plug and play. Business in a box, and that's true to a certain extent. But you still have to put the effort in. You still have to put the time in, and when you do that, that's when those opportunities present themselves. If you're not ready, you're going to miss it every time. Okay. I was just talking to one of my coach and my mentor, my big brother, for not biologically, but that's how I look at him. He's been doing things far longer than I have on a much higher level, and the opportunities that come to him are mind blowing. To me, and I owe a great deal to him for him helping me get to this point. Okay. And he's continuing to help me. I can call him any day or night, and he's going to help me, give me the answers, give me the guidance, right? Because we're friends like that. And he wants to see me succeed, but my point being is that's who I listen to. All right, I listen to somebody that has done what I'm trying to do or surpassed what I'm trying to do and has this wealth of knowledge to help me reach my point. I can't even give you all the details of, I wouldn't have half the stuff I have right now that you guys see if it wasn't for him. Straight up. Okay. It was I had the idea about creating this application to process my loans. I had to build it because there was nothing on the market like it. Right. He said, here, take one of my IT or software developers and tell them what you want. And, I pay them. It's not free. I pay them to do the work, but and they've been doing it. And now I threw a wrench in their system this whole last week. I said, okay, we got to stop what we've been working on and take what we have and flip it to a whole nother project that's going to make me millions of dollars, literally millions of dollars. And that opportunity, if I didn't know him, if I hadn't had a relationship with him, if I hadn't listened to him, if I hadn't followed his direction and got to this point, I would not have this opportunity to change my life forever. Simple as that. Simple as that. And that's why I'm saying, that opportunity would have came and said, hey man, you ready for this? And I'd be like, no. And trust me, it rolls downhill. So I'm on my developers now. I'm like, listen, you need to hire 2-3 more people, and you need to get this ready in the next 30, 60, 90 days, because I'm not missing out on this opportunity. I am not missing out on this opportunity. If you can't do it, I will find somebody else, and I will pay what I have to pay to get it done to make this happen. I have to quit going to Starbucks and ordering out and DoorDash or whatever it takes to make sure I don't miss out on this opportunity. This is what I'm talking about. Are you ready for the opportunity? That's what I'm talking about, right? Most of us sitting around on the couch, indulging in extracurricular activities. I'm going to say this on live, watching Netflix, what have you, when you could be reading a book, and you could be doing some research. You could be talking to some people to help you get to where you're trying to go. Talk to somebody today. They're telling me about their credit. They tell they want business credit. They want to buy a fleet of trucks and don't have no, they don't have business credit, nor do they have business financials. This particular person bought a Shelf Corp, which, hey, I don't have any. I don't mess with them. But that's what he already did it. Ain't nothing. I'm like, well, only way that's going to work is if that business is fundable. So you think there's nobody going to give you one truck, rather alone a fleet of trucks, without seeing some financial documentation of the company's history, right? And when you buy a Shelf Corp, you don't get any of that. So none of that stuff makes sense on paper. So you send it to a lender, and they go, well, you had this company for 5 years, but you don't have 5 years of financials. Red flag. Okay, that's a red flag. All right. Well, can we see your tax returns for the last 5 years? When you're asking for $1 million worth of equipment, right? He wanted a fleet of trucks, 10 trucks. All right. I don't know if that's an accurate number for trucks, but he wanted a fleet of trucks. I'm like, what you got? What you working with? How much money you got? How much money is the business make? Why would anybody give you a fleet of trucks just because you ask nicely? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Okay. I'm the funding coach. I have funding resources for a wide range of things. And not nan time have I ever seen a bank just go, here's a bunch of money, a bunch of valuable stuff without any verification that you can afford it and pay it back. Okay, simple as that. All right. I use the same analogy for the bank would use, but in language that we understand. Hey, will I loan you my money if I didn't know you could pay me back? No, I am not going to do that. All right. Especially if it's a large sum. Now, if you have $20, $30, $100 something, I'm like, I'll give it to you. I don't expect it back because I ain't tripping on that. If I can't give it to you and forget about it, okay, then I'm gonna loan it to you. Now that changes the dynamic. So I just rather give you a couple dollars and forget about it than give you a large sum of money and say, and then when you don't pay me back, start tripping. But I will start tripping, okay? Because it's a principle, right? All right. So I don't loan nobody no money I can't afford to not get back. Simple as that. All right. But the banks aren't either. Okay. So if you're thinking there's a loophole or shortcut or anything like that, all right, even if you did get a Shelf Corp, you still would have to put at least 6 to 12 months of money flow through that business to generate at least 1 year of a paper trail of a financial record. At minimum, all right, for most of the standard business loans require you to be in business for 2 years, make $100,000 a year. That's plus have good personal credit. All right, it depends on what type of loan. You better have some good business credit too. Some loans that these banks, you go for a bank for a business loan, and they're looking at the SBSS score, right? That is a combination of your business credit and your personal credit. And there is a minimum that they're looking for. I think it's like 150, 160 now, right? And if you don't, and there's over 7,500 financial institutions in America that use that scoring model for business funding. All right. But so you need business credit, good personal credit, good business credit, good financial documents with at least 2 years and good business income. If you don't have all the pieces to the puzzle, you're not getting it. Okay. As a matter of fact, you're going to look foolish when you go ask for the loan. All right. And I'm not even going to submit any loan that is not, it doesn't pass my test because I already know what the banks are looking for. I know exactly what the banks are looking for to approve you for these different funding products. Okay. So let's keep it real. All right. Let's keep it. It's astonishing to me sometimes that people actually think these things are going to happen because somebody's giving them bits and pieces of information on, social media. That's what I'm saying. It's bits and pieces. And when you come to me, I'm making sure you got all the pieces to the puzzle together before we even get to the bank, before we even do any paperwork. I'm going to ask you the right questions, make sure you got the right documents, and then I'm going to say, okay, here are your options, right? And now, when the option you're looking for not might be available, there might be another option that you're a good fit for. So those are the type of things that professionals know they're in these industries. That's why I don't have a problem calling myself the funding coach, because I have nearly 10 years, almost 20 years of moving money in one shape, form, or another. Okay, I've been moving money for almost 20 years, from merchant accounts to merchant cash advances to personal loans, business loans, equipment loans, investment real estate loans, credit card processing, so I think I think I can say I'm safe by calling myself that. All right. I don't know everything. I'm not a financial guru. There's plenty of people that, wealth management, investments, there's a whole lot of other financial products and services that I am clueless about. But I know what I know. That's for sure. Okay. And my point, all this is tying in together to the opportunity. The opportunity that you're looking for, that you're waiting for, is not coming. And if it is, if it happens to come and it does knock at your door, are you ready to move? This is what I'm talking about. This is what the essence of an entrepreneur is. Is there's no more plan B and C and D. I used to live like that. Previously, I would have a backup plan to the backup plan. So I was arrogant about that, thinking I was prepared for any contingency. But no, I've changed my whole train of thought on that. There's only one plan. That's plan A. There's only one option to succeed. That's it. And I'm not going to quit until I do. And that's what it takes to make it as an entrepreneur without a safety net. Okay. So listen, guys, be ready for the opportunity when it presents itself. If you position yourself correctly, opportunities will come by your way. Investment opportunities, new products and services, new business opportunities, a whole plethora of things will magically find their way across your path if you're ready for them, if you're in the right circles, if you're talking to the right people, if you're building the right infrastructure. Okay, so if you really want to get to the next level, you got to really want it more than anything else. As simple as that. Okay, you got to give up sleepless nights. You just got to do what you got to do to reach where you want to go. And if you don't want it, ain't nobody else going to want it for you. As simple as that. Be ready for the opportunity when it comes. My name is Jeremiah Davis. I'm the funding coach. Peace.